The bravest animals in the land are Captain Beaky and his band. That's timid.
I was going to do this last night, you know, and tell you that that was going to be a #1 record, but since today it went up from number 40 to number 15, it's not that clever a prediction, but I bet you it is. Anyway, you wait and see. On tonight's programme, I have a session from the XDreamysts and records from Manoeuvres, Elvis Costello, Elmore James, Third Men. What's ever happened to that? Selector, Def Leppard, X-O-Dus, the Mo-Dettes, White Heat, Penetration, Cockney Rejects, Mikey Dread, Orchestral Manoeuvres, Public Image Limited, the Undertones, and 4 new tunes from the Dead Kennedys. You want a bit more of it?
I alone will volunteer. No, make it me, said Reckless Rat.
Enough, I think. The beat, hands off, she's mine.
I couldn't find when he said, hands on, she's mine. Hands on, she's mine. Hands on, she's mine. Hands on, she's mine. I wanted all my crack. Hands on, she's mine. Hands on, she's mine. Love always is when it comes mixed with fear. I knew that I could win, although it just might take 1,000 years. She's hands on, she's mine. Hands on, she's mine. Hands on, she's mine. Until the end of time. Hands on, she's mine. Hands on, she's mine. I chant that all out to the guys who we see on the street when I say, hands on, she's mine. Hands on, she's mine. Hands on, she's mine. It takes up all my time. Hands on, she's mine. Hands on, she's mine. Hands up, me da-da. Until you get the hands up, me da-da. Can make a chill, say don't mess around on ya. Can make a chill, say that don't want to get ya. I thought she was my girlfriend till I heard that someone else was saying, hands on, she's mine. 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 Hands on, she's mine.
February the 15th, the release date for that. Get your orders in now. The beat and hands off, she's mine. And from Elvis Costello, some more tracks in tonight's programme from the LP Get Happy. Oh, I'm running out of breath. Some more tracks that you won't have heard, I think. This is called Human Touch.
Ooh.
And more from Elvis Costello later in the programme. That's from the LP Get Happy, and it's called Human Touch. You're doubtless all familiar, I would imagine, anyway, with the Dead Kennedys record California Ruberalis. Well, perhaps hopefully before the end of this year, anyway, Fast Records are going to issue some more tunes by the band, and they may easily take the form of 1 studio track and 3 live tracks, and I shall be playing these 4 in the course of tonight's programme, starting with the studio one, which is called In Cambodia.
Like a leech, you want everyone to look like you. When we're all the same, the country grows again and your bank account grows too. Well, you'll work harder with a gun in your back and a bowl of rice today. Worthless, just like all the rest, growing grains that be sent away. And now you can go where people are one. Now you can go. What do you need, my friend? What do you need, my friend? It's a holiday in Cambodia where people dress in black. Need a holiday in Cambodia where your kids are so correct.
They go straight for the jugular, don't they? The Dead Kennedys, and that's called Holiday in Cambodia, and 3 live tracks in the band later on in the programme. I had intended to play a great deal more requests in the course of tonight's programme, requests that I was given over the weekend at the John Peel Roadshow gigs. But, unfortunately, I've left them somewhere. I can't find them, so I'll have to start again on that tomorrow night. One of the records I was going to play for a whole host of people was by the Undertones. Let's talk about girls. Undertones, of course, should have some new stuff from them shortly. We must repeat that session again that we had too. 4 new songs from the band. Let's talk about girls. These are the XDreamysts. The first from them is called One in Every Crowd.
Crazy rider, foolish lover, I don't want you no more. You're always keeping the score. Every feeling, every word that creeping into my life. you'll feel just like a fool.
I've heard this myself, the XDreamysts, and that's called One in Every Crowd, and Virgin Records have decided, well, I mean, they've got so much stick over the past year or so for their exploitation of the Sex Pistols myth, they might as well go all of the way. So the new LP, I say the new LP, I mean the new compilation or collection of stuff, is called Flogging a Dead Horse, and the sleeve of it is breathtakingly tasteless in some aspects, and the tracks that are on it, the Great Rock and Roll Swindle, Stepping Stone, Come On Everybody, Silly Thing, Something Else, My Way, The Biggest Blow, Holidays in the Sun, No Fun, Pretty Vacant, Did You Know Wrong, God Save the Queen, Anarchy in the UK, and I Wanna Be Me.
You
accepting the grossness of the packaging, it must be said that that is a very remarkable leg on the front sleeve. The Sex Pistols, and that's now included on the LP Flogging a Dead Horse, I Wanna Be Me. And this next track is for Clip and Sal and Phil, connected with the record by Oriah that I played you on one of the programmes last week. And I mentioned then that they'd said that if I played the record, they'd bring me a meal. Well, this evening they suited action to these particular words and brought me a terrific meal, which Neil, my engineer, and myself had just consumed in double quick time. Very, very good it was too. I hope they've got a radio in their car as they head back to South London. Many thanks for that. You could do it every night, actually, if you like, except I should very quickly be a 30-stone person. Anyway, Public Image Limited, as per request, and this is Bad Baby.
I got a nice to buy the best before.
Bad Baby, Public Image Limited for Clip and Sal and Phil. Neil and I feel great after the meal, actually, don't we? Feel really good. I feel ecstatic. He says terrific. Now, the Selector single has gone up from number 29 to number 21 in the charts, and I look forward to the LP leaping in at number 1. Well, I don't know if exactly it'll do that, but it'll do extremely well, I think. From it, this is They Make Me Mad.
But since I never did no elocution rhyme, made me think that everything they said was fine. So I nod and wink and smile. I said I understood, yeah. I went all the way, giving myself to the philosophy. There's change. I make my mind up for myself. I look all those words. There's little meaning in that sound. They make me mad. They make me mad. Mindless confusion makes me mad. Look behind people and tie your hands. You're living in a time of shifting sands. Fights happen in other lands. Now shake my head and frown. I'm getting off my knees. Yeah, I'm gonna teach myself a new philosophy. Has really changed. Do I make my mind up for myself? I look all those words. There's little meaning in that sound. They make me mad. They make me mad. Mindless confusion makes me mad. Yeah. They make me mad. They make me mad. Mad, 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 mad.
They Make Me Mad, the Selector, and don't forget the Pauline Selector is going to be on Kid Jerking's Roundtable this Friday with Jake Burns of Stiff Little Fingers and Little Annie Nightmare. Why couldn't it have been me? Isn't that infuriating? Life's like that, though. I've been moving through this programme at a cracking pace because I got a new single in by Killing Joke, and I wanted to get it into the programme, and I don't see how I can get it in without dropping something, and I don't want to drop anything, but it's called Pssyche. I'll play it now so that you've got a chance to hear it, then I'll try and fit everything else in before midnight. So, Killing Joke.
And then your phone say transfer. Transforming machine to play with your head, so you can stand back and watch a J-pop anthem.
Forthcoming from Killing Joke, back on Malicious Damage Records, I think, and that's called Pssyche, I think. I'm not sure about that. And that's what we in the trade call a slate, as is this, actually, from Mikey Dread, while we're in the area of elitist nonsense. And this is called Mental Slavery.
1, 2...
The money could buy the rich would live and then the poor would die. Cause in the time like this you find a tear cry. Gone and me say the poor are job. Them walking upon the street, me say them shoes are big up. Them don't have no place to rest them we read. Down mental slavery, shooby dooby one. Down mental slavery. What? Me walking down the street and every sight a mad man. Him get him daily meals from the garbage can. Some mental slavery. 15 son of some mental slavery. Well, me say mental slavery. Mental slavery. Some mental slavery. Shooby-dooby, what is the mental slavery? Well, how can we survive in times like these? When prices rise and wages freeze, the mental slavery. Shooby-dooby, what is the mental slavery?
Money can buy life. Money can buy life. No.
But that is the criminal generation. Separation make man kill and rob with aggravation. It's a mental slavery. Shooby-dooby, what is the mental slavery? The mental slavery. Shooby-dooby, what is the mental slavery? The time so hard and the time so dread. Make a differentiate the living from the dead. I'm that your mental slavery. Shooby-dooby, what is your mental slavery? It's like protesting a testimony to the fall. The rich wanna live and then the poor wanna die. Cause in the time like this you find fear crisis. The rich down ahead, me say the poor are just dead. Them walking from the street, me say them shoes are make of bread. Them don't have no place to rest, them weary head. And this a mental slavery. Shooby-dooby, wah-wah, this a mental slavery. They said they poor as job dead. Them walking on the street, they said them shoes are bigger bread. Them don't have no place to rest them we eerie hate.
A disco mix from the mighty Mikey Dread, and that's called Mental Slavery. Back to the Raincoats LP, just purely and simply because we haven't had anything from that for quite a while. It's an LP which, well, it wasn't overlooked exactly, but I should have played more from it. This is Off Duty Trip.
A scaffold violin is all cannily proved.
Things have changed fairly radically, of course, since I was a soldier of the Queen, and I spent most of the time playing football with cotton waste and brewing tea and painting radar sets. Those are the Raincoats from the LP on Rough Trade, and that's called Off Duty Trip. Had a rather depressing evening, actually, because Tuesday evenings I used to spend the entire evening, not through any choice of mine, I should point out, but spend the entire evening sitting in the disgusting office where Walters and I occasionally work, listening to a vast pile of singles, and normally on these occasions it's almost an ecstatic experience, because a great number of them are really very good and subsequently turn up on the programme. But tonight, almost all of them were very, very bad, and this depressed me immensely. But this will probably cheer me up a little bit. The Cockney Rejects and the News Song. B-side, the better side, I think, and the one that most people seem to ask for when the John Peel Roadshow goes oot and a boot, and that's called the News Song. Did I say that already? Cockney Rejects. And if you were listening earlier on to the Beast OBE as he was conducting a personal call, you probably thought to yourself, oh, there's old Ray Clements in the studio, but Peely goes down and has a word with him after the programme, a bit of a chat. Well, frankly, I was going to, but I chickened out of there. It's stupid, really. But what do you say to the greatest goalkeeper in the world? I mean, Jacob,
I think that your save in the 43rd minute of the game at Leicester in 1973 will live forever in my memory.
I mean, anything you say has got to be hopelessly inadequate. So, as I say, I chickened out. Always do, What a twerp. Anyway, Orchestral Manoeuvres, red frame, white light. Not as transcendental as their first, perhaps, but jolly enough. What an awful thing to say about a record, jolly enough. If I was one of the orchestral manoeuvres, I'd come around and slap me silly head for saying that. That's on Dindisc Records, and it's called Red Frame, White Light. Jolly enough. What a burk. Anyway, I'd like to thank the people who put together the Collective Horizontal EP, presumably Collective Horizontal themselves, for the cake, and particularly noted was the imaginative use of what I'm told is called chocolate vermicelli. Very good, that. Filthy creatures. The rest of you can but imagine what went on. Elvis Costello and the Attractions. This is called Beaten to the Punch.
Love you, go hand in glove. Almost beaten to the punch. Your body speaks so much louder than your voice. You let it do the talking, so I don't have any choice. Now you find a younger guys are putting up resistance, and you're almost beaten to the punch. You better get out now, because you'll never go the distance, and you're almost beaten to the punch. You find a girl and you promise her anything, even a wedding ring. Almost beaten to the punch. 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 Almost beaten to the punch.
When Walters and I go a-partying, we are very rarely beaten to the punch. Small and rather feeble joke, which could be the reason why we're never invited to parties, of course. Elvis Costello and the Attractions and the LP Get Happy, and I would venture that on a slight acquaintance with the LP, I mean, I've only heard it through a couple of times, that it's perhaps his best work, although, in a sense, people who've been knocked out with the stuff that he's done previously may not like it as much, if that makes a lot of sense to you. And whereas I've had my doubts about a couple of the LPs, this one I think is very good indeed, on F-Beat Records, as I'm sure you know, and that was Beaten to the Punch. White Heat, and this is Sammy Says on the Vallium label.
Maestro
That's White Heat, and it's called Sammy Says on Vallium Records, and the band come from the Newcastle area. I can't be more precise than that because I simply don't know myself. But it's, as I said on many occasions previously on these programmes, what a treat it is after, well, quite a few years in a sense, that during the past 2 or 3 years, I've got colleagues here now at Radio 1 who take a very lively interest in what goes on in the world of records. And this is evidenced by the fact that Andy Peebles was listening to my programme last night in bed. He likes to get an early night. He's listening to the programme and he heard the Any Trouble single that I played, Yesterday's Love, which is coming up in just a moment, actually, and was so impressed with it that he borrowed my copy of it and played it on his programme and so on, and, you know, things are happening as a consequence of this, and this is very gratifying. And that was good as well, and I hope Andy's listening tonight and likes that. White Heat, it's called, Andy, and that's Sammy Says on the Vallium label, as I say. The Extremists, Pardoned Cry.
I've been trying to find a way to tell you just exactly what we're going wrong. But now I know I must go and I won't bite, but I'll cry. So please don't try to make me change my mind. Now, well, you say I shouldn't be in a hurry, and I shouldn't be in such a rush. The time is on, I must be gone, and I won't bite, but I'll cry. So please don't try to make me change my mind. And when you're when your bigger friends all ask you what happened to you and me, you can laugh or cry, scream in the sky, or hang your coat in someone else's tree. Well, I've been trying to find a way to tell you just exactly where we're going wrong, but now I see you're you and me. The time is on, I must be gone, so hang your coat in someone else's tree.
Pardoned Cry on tomorrow night's programme, a recession from the Transmitters, a name which ought to give Dickie Lee Torpid the opportunity to make 1 or 2 cumbersome jokes, no doubt. I promised you Any Trouble and Yesterday's Love, and here it comes.
I don't want to be your lover, I just want to hold it for the rest of the night. It's you, but it could be another. Closing your eyes and keep out the light. We both know that it's strong, but we've been together now for so long, and I can see you innocent, baby, but you were down. I didn't want to be here with you anyhow. Only thing I've got for you is this love. Sing it, or you can't leave it. This is love, so you better believe it. Leave it, or you can't take it. This is love, so you better not break it. We both know it's alright, but we've been together now all the night, and I can see you innocent, baby, but you were down. I didn't want to be here with you anyhow. Only thing I've got for you is yesterday's love. Time's running out, it seems it happens every day. There can be no doubt, there's no other way. No need to scream and shout, baby, there's no better way. There can be no doubt, you will find a day. Be mine today. I don't wanna be your lover, I just wanna hold you for the rest of the night. You really could be another. You closing your eyes and keep out the lights. We both know that it's wrong, but we've been together now for so long, and I can see you innocent, baby, but you were down. I didn't wanna be here with you anyhow. Only thing I've got for you is yesterday's love. Yesterday's love. now. And I didn't want to be here with you anyhow. Only thing I've got for you is yesterday's love. And I can give you anything, baby, but the here and now. I didn't want to be here with you anyhow. Only thing I've got for you is yesterday's love.
Any trouble? And that's called Yesterday's Love. And of course the next stage in the process is that in about 6 months' time, when the LP comes out, they give the exclusive on it to Mike Reid. Life is always like that, you know. And do I get discouraged? Do I get cross about it? Not at all. If you're listening to last night's programme, and I hope you were, you'll probably have enjoyed, I certainly should have enjoyed the session from the Mo-Dettes, which encouraged me to dig the record out and play it once more, White and Mice. Very good. Rough Trade Records, the Mo-Dettes, and that's White Mice. And Factory Records' first reggae single seems to have been a long time coming, but it's almost here. It's by XO-Dus, which is the letter X, then the letter O, and then DUS, in order to avoid confusion with numerous other bands of the same name. And it's called, as they always are, See Them A Come, and it is actually very good indeed, I think.
Chronicles on drugs. These days you don't know. Future trucks.
True.
I see them a come every day, but I not go run. I see them a come every day, but I not go run. For every day I say there is war. But this man going to learn that with war he's got to stay far. Cause only the innocent suffer, the wicked they always recover. Cause only the innocent suffer, the wicked they always recover. I remember reading in the Bible that the time will come. When there will be brothers against brothers and sisters against sisters. But I say see what happened this day. It's a come to pass. I say, for how long the wicked are gonna last in at this your land. This day, for me say me see them a come every day. But me say me nah go run away. Them want me be joining them fun, but I and I a righteous man. I say, for I say. Them a come every day, but I not go run. Said I see them a come every day, but I not go run. For every day I say there is war. But this man going to learn that with war he's got to stay far. Cause only the innocent suffer, the wicked they always recover. Said only the innocent suffer, the wicked they always recover. For I remember reading in the Bible that the time will come when there will be brothers against brothers and sisters against sisters. But I say, to see what happens this day, it's a come to pass. I say, for how long the wicked are gonna last in at this your land. This day, for me say that see them a come every day, but me say me nah go down away. Them want to be joining them fun, but I and I are righteous man. I say, for me say that what happened this day, it's a come to pass. I say, but see them a come, not go run
Forthcoming from Factory, FAC 11 to be exact. That's X-O-Dus and See Them A Come. The other side of that, even better I think perhaps, which is called English Black Boys, and I'll play you that, well, I don't know, later in the week, next week, doesn't matter because it's not out yet anyway, so I might as well wait for a while. This is Black Cat and this is UK Decay.
Eventually becomes a step for me and still
UK Decay, and I've got a gig coming up with them shortly in Wollaston, looking forward to that, and that's called Black Cat. Here's a little gem for you from 1974, Johnny Taylor.
Hey, Johnny Taylor. Yeah, man. Come on, man, let's go. We late, man.
No, I ain't going tonight.
Oh, man, you didn't go out last week.
Well, see, I'm living for my baby.
Oh, man, what's this stuff about living for your
Well, I've
baby?
been born again.
Born again?
I'm a brand new man.
Johnny, you crazy.
I've been born again, man. I've been born again. I'm a brand new man. Oh, I've been born again. Saturday night in the city, parties on every block. It's a temptation for a man who loved to party, but my party days had to stop. The fellas, you can keep your street life, changing women like you change your clothes. Every woman I need is wrapped up in one, and I love just to roll and roll. A whole lot of women is an ego. I rather spend my time kissing baby sweet as this. I've been born again. I've been born again. I've been born again. Can you see it? I've been born again. Oh, I'm not a Casanova. My playing days are over. I think I'm gonna start me a fire. I got my matchbox in my hand, burning up the pages in my little black book. Start my life all over again. I don't need no women in excess. Can't afford to spread my love out around. When my woman needs me by her side, I just don't wanna let her down. Oh, a whole lot of women get the ego trip. I never spend my time getting that baby sweet lips. I've been born again. Now see the change in me. Woo. I've been born again. I've been born again. Look here. Oh, I'm not a Casanova. My playing days are over. I don't need a lot of women. No, just to prove my main move. I got me one special woman, so I can be the man that I should. Oh, a whole lot of women give a ego sip. I never spend my time kissing baby sweet. I've been born again. See the change in me. I've been born again. I see the change in me. I've been born again. Oh, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah. All right. I've been born again. All right. The things that I used to do, honey, I don't do no more. Places I used to go.
I've been born again. That's the Johnny Taylor. That's the Johnny Taylor. Well, it is the Johnny Taylor, I suppose. Johnny Taylor from the LP, the Johnny Taylor Chronicle Volume 2, in fact. And that was originally issued in 1974 as a single, and much played on this programme at that time. And going back even further, a fellow called Kim Clark sent me a tape, about 10, 11 years ago. Amazing how these things catch up with you. And I sent it back to him with one of my patronising and very poorly written notes. And he now lives in Vancouver, which is, I think, where Kid Jerkin comes from. Is it? I don't know. It probably comes from something like Medicine Hat or one of those silly places like that. I don't know where he comes from. But anyway, Kim Clark is there in Vancouver, now has a band called the Bonus Boys, and they have a single out on the Tsunamey label. Is that how you pronounce it? And this is Every Time I See a Car Like Yours.
Every time I see a car like yours go by, my heart skips a beat. Every time I see a car like yours go by, it stops me on my feet. You got away, I might as well admit it, but I tried. Every corner I tried to take, you squeeze me on the inside. Now every time I see a car like yours go by, my heart skips a beat. time I see a car like yours go by, it stops me on my feet. You talk about cars and you talk about driving. We'll talk about driving me insane. You talk about toys and you talk about toys. We'll talk about going down the train. Every time I see a car like yours go by, my heart skips a beat. Every time I see a car like yours go by, it stops me on my feet. Got the cute set of wheels around. I wish you'd take me for a spin. I sometimes wonder if you ever wonder what it's like to drive this crate I'm in. Every time I see a car like yours go by, my heart skips a beat. Every time I see a car like yours go by, it stops me on my feet. Every time I see a car like yours go by, every time I see a car like yours go by, every time I see a car like yours go by.
From Vancouver, the Bonus Boys, and every time I see a car like yours on Tsunamey Records. You know me, always prefer the B-side. This is the B-side of the new Def Leppard.
Well,
If we're going to have heavy metal, that's the kind of heavy metal that I want to have. That's Def Leppard, the B-side of the new single. The A-side is called Hello America, and we return to America for our next selection on the programme. 3 more tracks, in fact, from the Dead Kennedys, recorded live, and the voice that introduces these sounds very much like a slightly Americanised Johnny Walker. I hope it is him. I mean, I don't know whether it is or not, to be honest with you. Whether it is or not, I'm playing these for Johnny's mate, who's in prison on the Isle of Wight, and I most earnestly hope that he's listening to the programme. 3 songs.
Hey, listen, there's a lot of people think America is all about Los Angeles and Fleetwood Mac and the Eagles and all of that stuff. So, we're no different in here. So we're going to prove it to the world by recording an album live at the Def Club. And we're doing the first one tonight with the Dead Kennedys, all right?
Your heart out. Here we go. Brain death. Mind death, school damage, straight A's.
Distinctly lo-fi in places, but well worth hearing, I think. Those are the Dead Kennedys, recorded at the Def Club in San Francisco. The titles were Police Truck, Short Songs, which was exactly that, 20 seconds on my watch, and then Straight A's. Too Much Pressure. Selector from the LP of the same name, Too Much Pressure, and the XDreamysts have a gig in Bath on Friday, Reality Blues. XDreamysts from Coleraine, and that's Reality Blues, the last of them tonight. These are the Bleachers from 1971.
Good, and let me put it on. Right, girl, baby. Good, yeah, and let me put it on. It seems you never hear about me. It's me, them call Bobby Sweet. Good, and let me put it on. Yes, good, yeah, and let me put it on. Bobby Sweet is a serious man. He don't like to know girl pull down. So good, and let me put it on. Good, yeah, and let me put it on. The way you walk and you jerk it, it seems to me you can work it. So you better put good, yes, and let me put it on. Come on. Good, yeah, and let me put it on. Good, and let me put it on. Right now, baby. Good, yeah, and let me put it on. It seems you never hear about me. It's me, good, and let me put it on. Yes, good, yeah, and let me put it on. Papi Sweet is a serious man. He don't like to know when the girls pull down. So good, and let me put it on. Come on. Good, yeah, and let me put it on. Give me, let me feel good. Give me.
Very nice record indeed, that from 1971, the Bleachers, and it's called Put It Good. I wonder if a Bleacher went on to become one of the Congos, or even more of them. Sounds very similar voice, that high one. Elvis Costello and the Attractions, B-Movie.
I found America hiding in the corner of my wallet. It's a well-kept secret, thought that I had better swallow it. But they make me spit out the truth before they find you're lying about you. Being a movie, that's all you're truly. Just a sob story, don't want the woman to adore me. You can't stand it when it goes too real. You can't stand it when I so sunshine. You can't feel all the time. Feel the roots of everything. There's no one else wins, and everybody's on the make. Snatch your heart, I want to break. Turn out the lights, I'm thinking that I wanna go to sleep now. But just give me a promise that I'm supposed to keep now. I don't want some fool asking me why. When I find you're finally making me cry. Baby, that's all you're to me. Just a sob story, don't want a woman to adore me. You can't stand it when it goes too real. You can't stand it when that's so punchline. You can't feel. You can't feel. You can't feel. You can't feel. You can't feel.
If you're not an Elvis Costello and the Attractions fan, I think this LP could make you one. Actually, it's called Get Happy, and that was B-Movie. Dear Mr. Peel, start Anorexia. Start a note from Anorexia. Anyway, we're a young group from Watford. On the evidence of the record, a very young group indeed, I think. This is called Pets. Very good, this. You'll like this. Very much in favour of that. You'll certainly hear that again, I can promise you. That's Anorexia from Watford, and it's called Pets, and they own Slim Records, along with Rapist in the Park and I'm a Square, and you'll hear those as well. Third Men, The Robot Age. Third men on School Records. Band been together 2 months or so, they claim. Sound very efficient for a 2-month-old band, and that's called The Robot Age. And to end tonight's programme, one of those tracks which I work into a programme for no particular reason, once every 6 months, because it's a favourite. Elmore James and Stranger Blues, ending tonight's programme, which features a session from the XDreamysts. And I hope you'll be able to sign on again at the same time tomorrow night when we have a session from the Transmitters, and as many interesting records as I can dig out between now and then. Well, some have been hanging around for months, to be honest with you, but you know what I mean. Thanks very much for listening. Good night. I sound so insincere when I say that, but I'm not.